the break. What was the message, focal point going into that third quarter that allowed you guys to kind of open this game up?
We're right where we want to be. We were 3 for 21 from 3, and we're tied up. So we're in a great position. We missed a lot of easy shots. We could have been better defensively and still held, that team to 48 points. So it was just a matter of just keep playing.
It's under 5 to go, and they're in the fourth. You got that ball in the block. Giannis took the defensive challenge against you. What was going through your mind in a possession like that? 4-point game.
What happened did I score?
Yeah, you did.
I think baseline.
I don't remember. There's a lot of plays. I don't have a memory like LeBron. But, I know he had 4 fouls. I just tried to, be aggressive. Finally got a chance to play a little bit. I was in foul trouble, so I just wanted to make sure that I kind of, be ultra aggressive since I, set out basically the whole first half and was able to get some buckets in the third and fourth quarter.
It sparked a good stretch for you. You went 5 of 6, had a block, a pair of free throws. What was it during that moment that allowed you to kind of find that rhythm again?
Being on the floor. As much as I'm on the floor, it's easy for me to find a rhythm, to get in the floor of the game, and I was able to do that, make a couple shots, get a couple blocks defensively and just talk to these guys, and they did a good job of giving me the ball. And just told me to be aggressive, just having trust and confidence in me.
Eddie, you guys showed glimpses of reaching your full potential in the last couple weeks. The second quarter against Philadelphia. Third quarter tonight, you had that 18-0 run. You and LeBron were a big part of the offense there. What was working, and is that as good as you guys can play or close to it?
Yeah. I mean, when we buckle down defensively and play the right way offensively, whether we make or miss shots, we're a tough team to beat. And like I said, we show signs, and we still got a lot to clean up. But at the same time, we know, where our potential is, and if we are able to put a game like that, for the 48 minutes, then we'll be fine. But we show glimpses, and we still learning. I mean, obviously we're trying to still get Keith acclimated with things, and teams are doing stuff differently. Playing 5 out, which our bigs are kind of not used to, and we're trying to. And the entire team, we're trying to, find a scheme that works for that. We know that's what teams are trying to do to us, trying to spread us out and make us guard them on the 3-point line. So we're constantly learning, but we're also getting better, and we're getting game reps. And the more reps we get at it, the more we talk defensively and just figure it out on the fly. We'll be fine.
What difference did it make? What difference did it make to have LeBron guard Giannis more in the second half, and did it add to the intensity of your team?
He took the matchup. I mean, I had a couple fouls. He only had one, so he told me at the end of the second we walked to the locker room that I had West starting the half, and I didn't want to pick up a silly one and a half forward, and I go sit down again. And that was a great recognition by him and the coaching staff. So, and it kind of worked for us. We just kind of stuck with it. We were on a run. And then down the stretch a little bit, I went back to guard him, and then he went back to guard him. So just trying to throw different looks at him. Markeith guarded him, Kuz guarded him. So we just try to throw different looks. I mean, he's a hell of a player, and we got to constantly, have a team defense against him.
We're going to make more out of this than perhaps meaning. We're going to try and put more meaning on this. When do you look at it any more significant beating that team with the best record?
No, I mean it was another game for us. Obviously we lost to them up in Milwaukee, so we wanted to get this one, but. This game is behind us. We're going to, enjoy it tonight, and then, get ready for the Clippers on Sunday.
Considering that this is, you've beaten the Bucks now, you've beaten Denver and Utah and Houston. The one hurdle you guys haven't really gotten over yet is the Clippers. Does that feel like something that's missing in kind of your guys' regular season package this year?
I'll say a little bit. I mean, we never want to lose to a team all the time. Especially throughout the course of the season. So, this game Sunday is kind of another revenge game. We feel like we had in both games and kind of let it slip late in the game, especially on Christmas Day. So, it's going to be another battle and test for us, and we're going to be ready for it.
How far do you think this game kind of shows how your late game execution has come, maybe since the last time you played the Clippers?
A ton. I mean, we're executing better. Our ball movement is better. Our spacing is better, which allow all our guys to get in the paint and finish or find guys. Guys are more confident with their shots. Especially late game. We get into the line. We're making our free throws. But most importantly, we're getting stops defensively, and we're locking in defensively and talking, especially late game, and able to get one shot, have them get one shot and rebound the basketball. So both of us on the floor, execution has been off the charts the past couple of weeks, and we got to continue this.
Last question.
Anthony, what does it mean to you to have Jay-Z there watching you courtside tonight?
Have who?
What do you mean to have Jay-Z watching you courtside tonight?
I mean, it was fun. Have a lot of guys come watch us all the time. So I mean, it wasn't anything too special, but to see him courtside was definitely fun.
One more.
Anthony, though, the goal is much bigger. You guys did with this win tonight clinch a playoff berth for the first time for this franchise since 2013. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, when we were one step closer to our goal, it's definitely a huge accomplishment for us, for our guys. Guys like Kuz, AC, to be in the playoffs for their first time. But we still got a long way to go. Still a lot to work on, and still a lot to get better at. So, it's just another thing we can check off the list, and one step closer to our goal.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Anthony.
Lakers are back in action on Sunday when they face off the Clippers for the third time this season. The game can be seen on ABC, but we've got all the pregame coverage starting at 11:30 a.m. right here on Spectrum Sports Center. We've got more to come. LeBron and Anthony Davis combined for 67 points in the win, 113-103, the final score at Staples. We'll take you back inside the Laker locker room coming up next.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is driven
For the Milwaukee Bucks, but LeBron and AD dominate the second half. AD, 25 of his 30 in the second. 14 in the fourth. LeBron, the team now goes to 20-0 when he has 30 or more points. Let's hear from Frank Vogel. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Frank, you guys are now 20-0 when LeBron scores at least 30. Just wonder if the correlation between his being aggressive and scoring at that point and kind of how that sets things up for the team when he's been obviously the best passer.
Yeah, I mean, he's having that kind of scoring production, obviously helps the cause and moves the needle and sets our defense. And, when our defense is set, we're really good, as we saw tonight. We had when we get in the half court, this is really a defensive win for us. And, both LeBron and AD scoring the ball at the way they were help us set our defense.
Frank, that first half played out like a fight, right? It was really intense. The defenses were really functioning at a high level. What was that intensity like in the first half?
It was playoff intensity. I felt like, I felt like our guys had, playoff nerves or whatever. It felt like they were just a little hesitant and needed to settle down, and I think we did a little bit after that first time out, but really after the first quarter. And, just got into a little bit better rhythm. But, it definitely felt like, two teams feeling each other out and had a playoff atmosphere to it.
So, Frank, after the first half of the third quarter, can you take us into whatever adjustments were made, or how much was that LeBron performance, 14 points in the quarter, I think at plus 11, was just him picking apart what he saw?
Well, it's just him being assertive, and he's going to do whatever it takes whatever's needed to win the game. And what is more impressive to me was his defense on Giannis. Starting in the first half when AD was in foul trouble, we need somebody to step up, and for him to take on that assignment and still do what he did offensively, just an incredibly remarkable performance. Two-way performance. So. During that stretch, he's a basketball savant, so he obviously felt like, he needed to assert himself offensively with the coverages, and, he did that, and it was obviously a big part of that stretch.
Frank, when they were making a run late, you needed some offense, and AD gave it to you. What was different for him maybe in that fourth quarter?
Well, I just think his first half was disjointed from the foul trouble. you get a little hesitant. You don't want an offensive foul, and you're thinking about the defensive end. And I just think he got into a rhythm. And these guys have a good feel for picking up the slack. LeBron carries the load a little bit, and either he fatigues or he comes out of the game, and it's time to play through Anthony. And that doesn't always mean playing through the post, but he did score in the post a few times. But we got him involved in some movement action as well, and. Obviously, with what he does on the defensive end, an incredible two-way performance by him as well. So both of those guys were spectacular tonight.
All right, guys, LeBron James was fantastic. You just have to tip your hat to how hard he played on both ends of the floor tonight. Big game, James. Big win for this team.
And, I know we talked about Giannis having a slight edge for MVP. After tonight's game, LeBron kind of stepped up. I think he's really top candidate for MVP because of his age and the way he's elevated this team. But tonight, he outplayed Giannis. I know Giannis had a good game, but LeBron took it to him when he had to and dominated